Hello everyone and welcome to this reading. This is going to be another love reading and we will be finding out what is real and what is not in the connection with the specific person you have on your mind, or what was real and what was not if that connection is over, or you are on a break, or you are at a distance, things like that. Okay, in order to help you choose, I have prepared here 3 options for you. Group number 1 gets this leaf. Group number 2 gets this leaf. And group number 3 will get this leaf. This is, I believe, a jade plant, or a jade tree leaf. I believe that's what it's called. Okay, so group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Please take your time in making your choice. I will put the timestamps in the description box as always. This time, feel free to choose more than one group if you are being called to, and I will see you at your reading. Hi, group number 1. If you chose this leaf, this bamboo leaf, this is going to be your reading. Let's find out. Let's start with what was real in your connection, or what is real in your connection. Okay, so depending on when this connection is taking place or has taken place, fit it to your situation or your timeline. Okay, we have 2 of Cups. We have Knight of Wands. We have Page of Wands. We have 10 of Swords. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Cups. 5 of Wands. King of Swords for now. So, what was real in your connection, group number 1? First of all, the passion was real. I see a lot of passion here. I see a lot of, unfortunately, arguments. Unfortunately, this passion was channeled in the wrong direction. It wasn't used to the advantage of your connection. And unfortunately for some of you, instead of taking this passion on one another in a, a positive way, you took it on one another in this very almost toxic way, almost immature way. Somebody in this connection is or was incredibly immature. And there was a lot of back and forth with their actions. So this could be your person. There was a lot of back and forth with their actions. One time they were promising the moon and the sky, and another time they were just turning their back. They were going back on their promises. And I feel like you've been disappointed many times. So this was real. Your disappointment was real. And I feel like they kept coming back. And it was this, never-ending toxic cycle of feelings, of arguments, of passion, of indifference. And I don't know, I feel like, you always tried to reason with this person, or you always tried to justify their actions by telling yourself that this person loves you, this person cares about you. Now, does this person care about you, or did this person care about you? They do care about you. Unfortunately, your person is way too immature to be capable of such strong, mature emotions that you are capable of. They're trying to match your energy, or this is what you want from them, to match your energy, but they're not capable of doing that because they're not at that level yet. Will they ever get to that level? That's their own personal journey. That's their job to figure out. You cannot save this person. You might have felt that by loving them, by being there, heart and soul, you know, being by their side, supporting them, in a sense, trying to reason with them, trying to wisen them up, you might have thought that this is going to change your person. They will become more mature about the whole thing. Unfortunately, there is only so much you can do about this because, like I said, it's their own personal journey to figure all of this out, and they're a bit far from there. We have number 1010. Okay, so that could be a synchronicity for you. And I feel like, in a sense, the two of you are on a very different page, but you work well together. So they're very contradicting and very interesting energies, because you would have the potential to work together very, very well. And I feel like one of the real things about your connection with this person is the fact that when you did work together, you made a great team. You did a great job together. You accomplished a lot of things together. You might have a history with this person like that goes way back in time. But when you want to act as a team, you are incredible. You are out of this world together. Unfortunately, when you don't make a team, the division is like huge. It's like when you work together, but when you don't work together, the problem, you're fighting. You're against each other. There is no middle ground here. In some of the cases of you watching, one of you could be a fire sign and the other one could be a water sign. But we are talking about a water sign, maybe like Scorpio, very hard-headed water sign, and then a fire sign, most likely Aries, but it doesn't have to resonate for everyone, and even Sagittarius, but again, doesn't have to resonate for everyone. It also depends on, you know, where the other positions in your astrological chart, of course. So things could get a lot steamy, very, very steamy. And so, yeah, you know, let's recap this. What was real is the fact that you work together incredibly. There is a potential for the two of you to actually form a good team. However, your person is not at the same level as you are. They need a lot more maturing to do. You have tried to justify their actions. You have tried to justify their words in those very low times when you were not able to collaborate. But you keep looking for excuses for this person, for the reasons why they, you know, constantly break your heart. That's one of the harsh realities of these connection, that this person constantly breaks your heart and they constantly disappoint you. And you are looking for change, you are hoping for change. That change never happened. It's like you are right back where you started. Every single time you are back right where you started. So, and you know, this is causing you a great deal of distress. Okay, so now let's see what is not or was not real in your connection. I'm gonna clear this out and I'm gonna do another spread here. Okay, so I'll be using a different deck this time. We have 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords, the Moon, the Chariot, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, Death, Temperance, Ace of Cups, and 10 of Cups. Okay, so we have here, we have Sagittarius energy, we have Pisces, and Cancer energy, and we also have some Scorpio energy. So what is not real in this connection, or what was not real in this connection, group number 1, is the fact that things are the same as they were before, and is the fact that things are progressing, right? They are not moving forward. If any of you have this faith or self-talk that things are actually evolving, even if with baby steps, that's not real. I'm sorry. This could be triggering. I'll put a trigger warning next to the title of this video. There is no equality here. There is no justice for somebody here. Most likely you. You are not getting your share. You are not getting back as much as you are giving. You want to believe that. You want to believe that, again, you know, your emotions with this Ace of Cups followed by the Ten of Cups, you want to believe that by being patient, by being loving, by showing this person that you love them and what true love is and what being mature is, you want to show them that, you know, you want to believe that they're going to get better and that you can build something together with them, something harmonious, not toxic, not arguments, not passionate directly in the wrong way. But unfortunately, that's not the case, because what you are moving towards is not a mature type of passion. It's, again, the immature type of passion, the immature type of connection. And what is not real about this connection is the fact that you can't choose. I feel like you're in denial. For the sake of all times, and for the sake of everything that you have invested in this, and for the sake of all the good memories that you have together, you feel like you can't make a decision, a clear decision, or a decision that you might not like in this connection. Okay. Should we get some advice for you, group number 1? Because get some oracle cards. This turned out to be a bit different than I thought it would, and I apologize. You know, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Okay, so let's see what advice we have for you. Now, of course, you know, it's your decision. It's always your decision. Like I say in a lot of my readings, I'm an advocate for free will. Even if you get your heart broken, there's still a lesson learned. So it has not been for nothing. It's never for nothing. Let's see some advice for you, group number 1. We'll see fertilize. We get fertilizing, number 10. Again, the number 10. Food is not the only thing that nourishes you, dear one. Be mindful of what you feed your soul. Okay. We have the Lovers with 41, which sums up to a 6. Love lulls all sorrow and bewitches flesh, mind, and breath, reminding me that I am unafraid of the unfurling winds of my eternity. Well, you know, it's your decision to believe in this person and this connection, or if that was the case in the past. But I feel like it's still present. That energy is still present. You own that decision. You don't regret that decision. You stand by your decision. You believe in this. You believe that you can make a change. You believe that you could believe that this is the person for you, and you believe that through enough love you can overcome this. So you are willing to wait, and you are willing to fight for this connection, and you are willing to fight for this person regardless of the current situation. We have Cow with number 5. May the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken in all that you are becoming. Okay, and the number 5 is about like finding a different path. For me, it's like being, out of the box, taking on the challenges, taking on the changes, like you're not afraid to make a change here and you want to change the direction. Like if we believe as a society, okay, well, this person is a toxic relationship, they should just give it up. Why are they wasting their time? You are the one coming here telling like, no, I want to change this. I believe I can make a change in this situation. I believe I can prove that things can be different, and you are determined to prove that things can be different. And of course you have the cow element, which for me is like a very earthy element. It reminds me of Taurus energy, very well grounded and very, very stubborn. So that could be your energy. Like, you know what you want, you know what you believe in, you know what you are capable of, and despite the fact that the whole world might be against you and your connection, you are going to stick to your guns and you're gonna keep going, and you want to prove the world that it can be done your way. Let's see. And Faye with number 9. Not everything is as it may seem. Be cautious, dear one, for there is a story beneath the tale. Let's clarify this. Okay, well, it's magic there. We have number 38, which sums up to an 11, which becomes a 2. I draw on my body with an invisible blade, carved with the bliss of lustrous teeth. It is in the allure that I will meet blood and flesh. It's very interesting. I'll put this a bit lower so you won't be able, because I don't want to get reported for things. It's almost like you like this challenge. For you, I'm guessing you're the fire sign. Like I said, it doesn't have to resonate for everyone, but yeah, you are willing to take on this challenge. More than willing to take on this challenge. There's no advice for you because I feel like you have such a strong will. Not even your spirit guides dare to mess with it. Okay, they're very much aware that regardless of what they're advising, regardless of what they're telling you, you want to do this on your own. You believe in yourself and you want to learn this lesson if there's a lesson on your own, or you want to accomplish this on your own. You know that you can do this and you want to do this, and that's the end of it, basically. And yeah, this was your reading. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi, group number 2. If you chose this leaf, this is going to be your reading. Let's see first what is real in your connection, okay? Let's see what we get about that. We have 10 of Cups, Eight of Cups, 5 of Cups, Flying Machine on the Chariot, Page of Cups. Oh wow, okay. 2 of Cups, are you serious? 3 of Cups. I never got a spread like this before. And Death. Oh, finally. I mean, we have only Cups except for 2 major arcanas. And we have very strong water energy. We have Cancer and we have Scorpio. And both these signs are very devoted signs, okay? Very family oriented and loyal, okay, to their partners. And we're starting off very strong with the 10 of Cups here. And I feel like what is real, first of all, what is real here is that there's a lot of commitment. There's a lot of serious thoughts, a lot of serious thinking about the future, about seeing a future together. You and your person are like ride or die type of people. You are together for the long term. That's clear. That's something that I don't think anyone will be able to change. If this doesn't resonate with you, then this is not your group. I'm sorry. But there is no denying about this very powerful, loving, loyal energy here. you want to build a home with this person wants to build a home with you. The two of you could actually be married, and you can actually have a family together already. So you're just asking out of curiosity, you're watching this reading out of curiosity. I feel like, it's a bit of an interesting energy, that in the sense that there's a lot of evolution here. It's like you push each other to go further, to be better, and you're not very connected to the past. You don't cry for the past. Now, for some of you, this could be a very specific message. If you are concerned that your person is thinking about somebody from the past, that's not the case. They are way over it. Or if you have known each other for a while and you reconnected, or you have been together for a while, and of course you have changed. We grow older, we change, our bodies change, our minds change, and you are concerned that your person is no longer attracted to you, is no longer on board with what you believe. You don't share the same values, whatever. You are wrong about that. Okay, because you do. They have moved on from that past. Your person is not the type of person to hold on to the past, and I feel like you're not that type of person either. You are always moving forward. Baby steps, small steps, but always together. And I'm seeing a lot of joy. I'm seeing, like I said, for a lot of you, I'm seeing a family. I'm seeing a very joyous connection, a very joyous environment, a lot of love. And I feel like a lot of you might have been through a lot together in the past. You might have overcome a lot of difficulties. And some of you might have learned to appreciate what the two of you have together because of that. So that's one of the realities of your connection, the fact that whatever you've been through in the past, even if it was challenging, it has only made you stronger. By getting over that together, it has brought you closer together. It has made you stronger. And there's this energy of reinventions, always reinventing yourselves, always being a different type of person. And for some of you, I feel like I said before, you were concerned that, this constant change might not be to your person's liking, or, the other way around. But that's not true. That's not true. You are still evolving together, and you are still on the same page, and you are still on the same path. And I want to get this a clarifier for this death card. Although I'm already getting some messages about it. But we have the Devil. And we have Strength. It's again, Major Arcana is very, very powerful energy with you, group number 2. Very powerful energy with your connection. Yes, I do believe that the two of you have been through some things together. You have been through some very, very difficult challenges together. You might have supported each other during difficult challenges. It could be about health. It could be about addictions. It could be about toxic environments. You might have come from something very toxic, or you might have gone through a toxic situation together, I don't know, or at least supported each other, but you were always together. And I'm getting this sense of protection. There's this sense of feeling strong and vulnerable at the same time together. That's what I'm getting. Okay? Like you were vulnerable together, and that's why you became stronger together. And the Death card is all about transformation. It's all about going to the next level. Okay, leaving the earthly realm, the physical realm, and just like moving forward towards the spiritual realm. Okay, to the spirit realm, to to eternity in a sense. Okay, so I feel like the two of you have overcome this physical world, physical pleasure, physical needs, physical triggers, or whatever, this human existence, this human condition, and you have evolved to a higher level, a higher degree together. And I feel like that's one of the main reasons why the two of you are basically unbreakable. And that's you know, with all these cups, like I said, and all these major arcanas, these are realities that you cannot ignore. Nobody can break those realities. Okay, so I'm curious to see what's not real in your connection, because okay, I'll clear this out. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll clear this out and I will come back with a different spread. Okay, so we're back. I'm going to be using a different deck for this part. Okay, let's see what is not real in your connection, or what was not real in your connection. We have Four of Wands. We have the Hermit reversed. We have Ace of Swords. We have Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Wands reversed. King of Pentacles. The High Priestess reversed. The Devil. Knight of Cups. And Page of Pentacles. So what's not real in this connection is the fact that outside interferences can come between the two of you. The Four of Wands could signify community, a sense of family and a sense of community. It was right next to the Hierophant, which is basically, you know, also about something very stable, something with very solid foundations. And I feel like in your case, group number 2, is the fact that a community, a certain community, could be a religious community. It doesn't have to resonate for everyone, but it's a community with a very strong culture, okay, very strong tradition that goes way back. They cannot interfere in your connection. They cannot interfere in your peace. I feel like some of these people, some of these, you know, individuals in this community could try and spread rumors, or they could try to harm you with words. They could try to insult you. They could try to influence you through psychological manipulation, something of that sort. And some of them could be using the family element against you, like guilt tripping, because, you know, we're family and you should listen to us and whatever. And I feel like what's not real is the fact that you or your person could be trapped in that situation. There is this sense of freedom, releasing yourselves, escaping from a very strict environment, a very judgmental environment. And for a lot of you, it could be like a very strong family environment, or at least community, if not. Something that's, you know, really set in place. One thing that's, again, not real is the fact that your person, or you, I feel like your person is focused on material gain. Okay, if there is an issue with your connection, and this is again very specific, take it as it resonates. Okay, maybe in order to escape a toxic past, you had to give up certain commodities, a certain type of comfort, a good life. Okay, maybe for some of the safety of this community, and but at least some sort of safety, or some sort of comfortable life from a material point of view. And now one of you is wondering if the other person is not feeling resentful secretly, is not feeling resentful that they had to leave that life, that had to leave that security in order to be a part of this connection. And that is not real. That's not true. Okay, nobody here is resentful for giving up on material wealth, money, inheritance, and, you know, a community, a sense of community, whatever, because that wasn't what they wanted, you know, and because that felt toxic. It wasn't like a true happiness. It was more like a codependency. It was more like this very polished prison, a golden cage, you know, and this person, whoever we're talking about, maybe it's both of you, okay, they did not they did not want that. They don't want that stability. They wanted to start new. They wanted a fresh start. They wanted to follow their heart, and they believed in what their heart was telling them. And like we saw in the first spread about what is real, you know, they were not wrong about it, okay? They were not wrong about it. And another thing that's not exactly real is the fact that it's the intensity of somebody's feelings. I feel like neither of you realize exactly how strong your feelings are for one another, because the page is like a very young energy. It's a very young energy, but we had so many major arcanas and so many cups in the first spread. Okay, so this love is not young. For some of you, you could have some past lifetimes that you've spent together. You could have like an actual history together. This is not new. This is not tiny. This is not superficial. That's not real. Okay? That your love is superficial is not real. That your love is immature is not real. That your love is just sweet talk and promises, that's not real. Your love is actually a strong, committed, loyal type of love. And maybe that's, you know, maybe that's what some bad mouths have to say about your love. That's how they're trying to put doubt in your head. And some of you, like I said, you might feel doubtful about it, because you feel like the other part has sacrificed so much for this connection, and you are concerned that, you know, they might want to go back to that previous situation. I feel like it's pointless at this point, group number 2, but I will get a few cards as an advice from Spirit. Of course, you do you. You choose what you want to do with your life, with your connection. This is just a suggestion from Spirit, okay? Remember, you always have free will. Oh. We have Phoenix with number 31, which sums up to a 4. Summoned, your flesh rises from the ashes and into the expansive flame of your soul. It's time for a new beginning. It's time for a new life. You are reborn, and you are reborn stronger, younger. We have Fire Festival, it's number 11, which sums up to a 2. Through flame and through song there will rise a new dawn. Okay. We have the Lovers, number 42, which sums up to a 6. Love lulls all sorrow and bewitches flesh, mind, and breath, reminding me that I am unafraid of the unfurling winds of my eternity. And Boundaries with number 3. Boundaries are sewn into the parts of who you are, for they are not to be crossed. Yes. Okay. So these boundaries cards is for the, let's call them haters. Okay. For the naysayers, for the people who are trying to get in the way of your connection. However, what I'm seeing here from Spirit is that as long as the two of you stick together, are together, communicate together efficiently, believe in one another, and stop doubting each other and your feelings for one another, this is going to be incredible, an incredible connection. At least it has the potential to be an incredible connection. Even if the two of you are separated, the feelings are still there. The connection, the energetic connection is still there. And I feel like it's always going to be there, because I feel like you find energy in one another, you find strength in one another. But apparently, I feel like some bridges might need to be burned. Okay, some changes might need to happen, and some of you might have to burn some bridges with certain people who are not very good for you, and who have held you back from this connection. They have held you back from your true potential. So yes, okay. So I'll leave it at this, group number 2. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hi, group number 3. If you chose this leaf, I believe it's a jade tree leaf. This is going to be your reading. Let's find out first what is real in your connection, or what was real in your connection. Okay, what is the reality? We have 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Petals in this deck. We have 9 of Cups. We have the Lovers. We have Knight of Cups. We have 10, we have the Wheel of Fortune, I'm sorry. I'm already losing focus. We have 7 of Cups. We have the Magician. And I got 2. We have 4 of Cups. And we'll squeeze the High Priestess here as well, because it wanted to come out. Someone here, group number 3, is holding back in your connection. It almost feels like somebody wants to maintain a separate energy. It could be you. I'm honestly picking up that it could be you, but it doesn't have to resonate for everyone. But I don't know, somebody is like really holding back. It's just really wanting to be, in a sense, on their own, or trying to maintain a certain independence, a certain freedom from this connection. Things could be at the beginning. It might be, I don't know, it's either this was not an actual romantic connection, it never went past the fantasy, flirting, dreaming stage, or it's a connection that it's at its beginning. There could also be a very strong element of separation here, but it doesn't have to resonate for everyone. There's a strong sense of secrecy here as well, and a strong sense of holding back your feelings. So this is, for a lot of you, it could be about unconfessed love. Mutual feelings, mutual love, but unconfessed, because the two of you could not be together, you could still be single, and things are still very young, and they're still at this very dreamy state. Now we have the 7 of Cups, and we also have the High Priestess. You might share a very strong energetic connection. You might project each other into each other's, you might project into each other's dreams. You might dream about one another, but an actual connection, something real, I don't think that ever manifested. I don't think that ever manifested. And there's also a lot of fear associated to this, fear of rejection. There's a lot of fear associated. Fear of revealing those, true feelings, those fantasies, those wishes. For some of you, it could be the idea that somebody has options. But there's, there's a lot of desire here. There's a lot of wishful thinking, and there's a lot of dreaming that something might take place, that something might happen. But nothing confessed. That's the reality. It's all a secret. There's strong feelings, a lot of dreaming, a lot of fear, and a lot of going back and forward. But a lot of unconfessed love. But nothing manifested in reality. It's only mental. It's only at an energetic level. Let's see this 4 of Cups. We have 9 of Wands. I'm sorry. And we have Temperance. I feel like, somebody's clearly very, very afraid here. They're afraid that their heart will get broken. They are afraid that, maybe it's your person. They are afraid that the other person has too much power over them. That the other person has this power to ruin their balance, to ruin their peace. And they're terrified of that. And I feel like that's why they're trying to hold back. Maybe both of you are holding back. Maybe both of you feel the same way. Because, your feelings are very intense. Your feelings for another could be very intense. Even if you are in no contact, for a lot of you, you still think about one another. But, I'm getting, my eye just switched. was very uncomfortable. It's you know how I felt when I put these cards out, like I pulled the cards out, I felt very confused. And I feel like, well, you want to know what the energy in your connection is all about, but I feel like the other person doesn't want you to know that. They're trying to block me from revealing these things to, like, no, don't do that. They can't know about this. Because, so they could be the ones that are afraid of this. They could be the ones that are holding back. They could be the ones who are dreaming and they find comfort in just dreaming because they don't dare to do anything more, because they're I don't know, deep down they seem to be convinced that they're going to get rejected, that they're going to be heartbroken, that maybe the situation has repeated itself. For some of you, very specific, doesn't have to resonate for everyone. There was a situation between the two of you in the past, or attempts, and they have failed, and they came out of it really bruised, especially with their ego bruised, but not just their ego, also their heart. And they are afraid to go through that again. I feel like they already envisioned that negative outcome. So they're trying to keep this away from me saying that. They're trying to confuse my mind. They're trying to, in a sense, blind me, like, no, damn you. So yeah, that's what's real. This person has feelings for you, but they're not going to share those feelings because they're terrified of you and of, of how you would react, what you would say. They're really attacking my throat chakra. Let's get something else, okay, real quick, and then we'll see. We have strength. We have Leo energy. We also have Sagittarius energy as well. So, and Gemini energy. And I feel like we had Gemini energy twice. Okay, and we have the Sun. Yeah, okay, so Leo and Gemini, very, very strong coming forward. Coming through, I'm sorry. Yes, there's a lot of ego involved with this person. This person has a huge ego. They have a huge ego, and they want to play like, I'm the best. I'm not having any feelings. I'm strong. I can take it. I am a star, but the reality is they're very weak. They're very vulnerable, especially when it comes to you, especially when it comes to a connection with you. Like I said, some of you might have had a past together and they were hurt by it. They might have been hurt by their own dreams for some of them. Like maybe nothing ever happened between the two of you, but they got hurt by their own fantasies because nothing ever came to fruition. Nothing ever came true. Okay, so group number 3. Let's see what is not real in your connection. I'll take this and I'll come back with another spread. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. We have Two of Swords. We have Page of Cups. We have Ten of Swords. We have Ace of Swords. We have Two of Cups. We have Five of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. The Emperor. Ace of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot to unwrap here. Apparently there are a lot of misconceptions, okay? Not just from your part, from their part as well. Like the two of you seem to have, maybe because you are no contact, maybe because you don't know each other that well, I don't know. But the two of you seem to have very, very different opinions from the actual reality about each other, okay? And it's always, it's all like bad opinions. You have a bad opinion about your person and their situation, and they also imagine the worst when it comes to you and your situation currently. And there's a lot of things to unwrap here. First of all, what's not real is the small intensity of your feelings for one another, okay? They're not small. They're not small. That's not real. The thing that also that's what's not real is the thoughts that go through your minds. I mean, I feel like both of you are thinking of one another in this very, very negative way, imagining the worst scenarios, like I said, overthinking, I might add, jumping to the wrong conclusions, and you are harming yourselves with your own fantasies. None of it is real. None of those scenarios that you create in your heads. No, I'm going to get rejected. It's not going to work out. It's not real. None of that is real. Okay? None of that. You are overthinking, both of you. You are overthinking. And those thoughts are not accurate. And I feel like, again, there's a choice. Some of you are afraid that you won't be chosen, they won't choose you, or you won't choose them. Again, that's not real. That's not real. It's all, again, overthinking, all made up by your minds. And wow, it's just another thing that's not real I'm seeing from your person is that they have their together. I'm not gonna say the whole word, okay? That they seem very much in control of their emotions. They seem very much in control of their life. They seem very cold and very detached and very logical and like, yeah, on top of their game. Not real. Not real at all. Okay? They're weak. They're vulnerable. Also, the fact that they are closed off and cold. Not real. Again, there's like I said, a lot of misconceptions about one another here. That the feelings that you have for each other, that you are mirroring each other's energy, okay? You don't believe that you are mirroring each other's energy. You still believe that's all in your heads. Not real. You are mirroring each other's energy, okay? You are mistaken. You are denying your feelings, like I said. The advice part is going to be very, very interesting. Let's see this Knight of Swords. I'm getting with this Knight of Swords because in the Rider-Waite Tarot, that's a very fast-moving energy. But in this deck, you see he's like holding back. He's sitting there holding back, almost like as if he's defeated. And I feel like, again, what's not real is the fact that you're defeated when you're not. Okay, there's no place for the energy of defeat here. But let's see it anyways. We have Six of Swords. Yeah, walking away, going to a better situation. Again, not real. It's not real. None of you walked away. Maybe if you had a connection in the past, regardless of that, some of you might think like you forget about one another. Like, oh, they couldn't be thinking about me. They don't remember me. There's no way they could remember me. No, they do remember you. Nobody moved away from this. Nobody walked away from this. They're still here, okay? So, oh dear, let's get some advice. Basically, your reading group number 3 turned into this. What are the true feelings and intentions towards you? Well, we know their feelings, their intentions for the time being, unfortunately, are not what you might want to hear. Okay, let's get some messages from Spirit. We have Bonfire. Oh, I need to stop moving that. Number 2, it is through remembering that you will wake the ritual of your existence and be reborn in mighty celebration. Okay, so that's a confirmation for a past connection or a past encounter with one another. Okay, number 2, and we had that 2 of Cups. Right, so you do remember each other. That flame is still burning strong in your soul's group number 3. That's still there. Just the same as it was before. Maybe for some of you even stronger. You're just trying to put that flame out with constant overthinking and being too rational. We have Goddess with number 14, which sums to a 5. Make sure to feel it in your bones, for you are what you believe. You are being told to manifest this, to believe in this. You are being told that you hold the power in this, group number 3. You hold the power in this. For some of you, this person might be actually waiting for a confirmation from you, a sign from you, something. So they would know, like, show me the light, show me where I need to go, show me that you feel the same, show me that this is real. So you might have to step out of your comfort zone in order to be able to do that. We have B with number 1. Don't drink all of life from one flower, for there are many to taste and many to explore. But could be, I'm not seeing it for everyone, but it could be a very specific message that some of you could be in a different connection or committed to something else, and you believe that you don't want to leave that. Okay, so you might be in a very comfortable position in life. You might like to be on your own. You might want to, even if you're not with somebody, you could be single, okay? Or you could you want to date. You want to explore your options. You don't want to commit. I don't know. Or this is how your person could see you, And well, this is about taking a chance. It could also be about taking a chance. Explore the unknown. Explore a new territory, and don't settle only for what you know and only what's comfortable. And we have Faye with number 9. Not everything is as it may seem. Be cautious, dear one, for there is a story beneath the tell. Well, we already established that not everything is as it may seem. Let's see what you should be cautious about. Let's focus on that. So we have Oak with number 27, which sums up to a 9 and another 9. Don't just look within. Dive deeply into the eternal realms of knowing. For some of you, I'm getting like a life path number 9. Nine is also the end of a cycle, closure of cycles. For some of you, it could be about getting closures. Giving this person closure if you're don't have an intention to be with them or establish a connection with them, or you finding closure. It's all about focusing on, what's best for you, what you feel you want here. And we have embodiment, number 8. Now unsown from the flesh, a most alluring lullaby stills my pain as the skies bleed from my heart and the embodiment I am to claim. I feel like this is about manifesting something into reality. Group number 3, if this is what you want, if this is a connection that you want, if this is something that you dream about and you believe in this, I feel that you should take a chance. Now, we've already seen that there are a lot of very wrong thoughts about each other in this reading, okay? You have made a wrong impression on your person, and they might have made a wrong impression on you. Not necessarily that, you are bad people or whatever, but, that you reject each other, or you have moved on from each other, or that you are happy in your current situation, something of that sort. But I feel like if you really wanted this, you could manifest this. This could happen. Okay, this cycle of constant dreaming needs to come to an end. And in one way or another, I feel like Spirit is advising you to choose a path. Okay, what do you want? Because, thinking about this person, thinking about this connection might actually take over your existence, might actually take from your focus on other important things. So eventually you have to make up your mind, like, do I want this? Do I pursue this? Or do I keep on wasting time dreaming about this? And, harming myself with that 10 of Swords. Harming myself with my own thoughts. Let's see one last card. Let's see. We have Morning Dew. Another synchronicity. Number 26, which sums up to an 8. What stillness does the silence of one steadiness bring? Okay, so 9, 9 and 8, 8. These could be numbers that might mean something to you. Yes, well, it's deep thinking, inner knowing. You need to figure out what you want, group number 3, basically. You are being advised to figure out what you truly want and what you are going to do about it. You have been told about this person's feelings for you. You have been communicated the potential this connection has. I wonder, what's the potential of this connection? Let me get a card. Just to make sure. So it's up to you at this point. We have strength. And another 8, okay? 8, 8, 8, okay? So the potential of this connection is going strong, is really, really good. It's like Leo energy, ruled by the sun. It's good news overall, okay? There's a lot of potential here of becoming something really, really beautiful. But, well, I guess there's you are being advised to make a decision, make up your mind, group number 3, okay? So I'll leave it at this. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.